Hi guys, this is how it happened, and today I will just be giving you a tutorial video on the Excel. And the things we're going to be looking at in this Excel is number one, the basic cell formatting, conditional formatting, and the use of count if formulas. We'll also be looking at how to use pivot table, and at the same time we'll be looking at how to use the VLOOKUP, the index, the list, and conditional formatting. So I have a sample testing here and I believe you can learn from it. So let's go into the first worksheet. Here we have a data that has the name, byte type, day, and this is how generally data looks like. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I will only be focusing on the question that are in this tutorial. Now, question 1 says format row 1. And what question 1 is saying about formatting row 1 is that number 1, the question wants us to freeze. Now, what freeze means? Observe this. Look at this name: bag, day, date, time, and every other thing here. You observe that once I scroll up, I don't see them again. So, but in some cases, it is possible for me to allow this place to still remain while I'm scrolling up, such that I will be able to see that, okay, this cost, if I get to this customer 10 now, I might not know what is the heading again. So that's the purpose of freezing. So you can freeze a single row, you can freeze a single column, and you can also freeze both row and column. So to really do this, one of the things you have to do is that if you are going to freeze an ordinary row alone like this, you go to your insert, you go to view. So to freeze a row, all you just need to do is that you go to the view option, and under the view option you will see freeze pane. So in this case, you see there are 3 types of freezing that can happen. Number 1 is freeze pane. Freeze pane, the first freeze pane that you see is the one that will freeze both row and column together. Second freeze pane is the freeze that will freeze only the row. I will try all the 3. And the third freeze is the one that will freeze only the column. For instance, let's assume that I want to freeze both. Let's assume that I want to freeze this row and this row, such that as I'm moving it, only this region will be moving, but the customer name and the byte type will still remain the same. So all I need to do is just, I will go to the starting point. Yeah, you understand? This is where I don't want this side to move. I don't want this side to move. So I come here, then I come to freeze pane and I select freeze pane. So now look at what will happen now. By the time I start scrolling, you see it now that the top part is not scrolling. That is, the name, the byte type, everything is still remaining there. Do you see it now? So if I scroll sideward too, you notice that the customer side is not changing. So that is a simple way to freeze pane for both top and down. So now let me unfreeze back. Don't forget, under the view option, if I unfreeze pane back, if what I just wanted to freeze is only this first row alone, when I go to freeze pane, I do top row only. In this case, look at it. When I begin to scroll up, only that side. If I scroll sideward, it will not freeze it, but only the top. So I can unfreeze back. And the same thing, if I freeze ordinary the column, so if I click here, you see now, if I scroll up, the name will go, but if I scroll sideways, the customer will remain. So in this question, I'm sure if they say freeze and format the cell, maybe they want us to do both together. So we'll come here, we'll unfreeze, then we'll click on this mountain bike, then we'll freeze both together. Now, so that means we've done the first instruction. And format the cell. They want us to format the cell. What does format mean? It means the cells that are here. That is, they said from the font should be bold. You understand? So these cells now, maybe they want both sides. Here, to do that, you can go to your home or you click Ctrl B. Click on the bold button. It's bolding. Then the same thing, you repeat it here. Highlight all this. Click on bolding. So that's simple formatting. Then it said fill cell A1 to H1 color and make it blue. So in this case now, we have to make the entire color blue. So in short, we highlight all of this, then we'll go to this place, we set the color where we have this color. I don't know the kind of blue we want, but let's just pick this blue. So we've done one part of the question, and it says create a filter that will sort bike types in column B. Now, what filter mean is that, look at this now. Under this column B, you observe that there are mountain bike, road bike, mountain bike still repeat again, gravel bike. So you might have a situation where you only want to have all the mountain bike alone or all the gravel bike alone. So instead of going to the stress of counting one by one, you will use the filter function. And where do you find the filter function? You find the filter function in your home, in the home, and at the right hand there you see sort and filter. Now, if you don't have a specific target, maybe you want to filter all of them, that is the name, the bike, the day, everything, you just go to your filter and you click on filter. Once you do this, it will sort everybody. That is, if I look at the name now, you notice that that's giving rank to all of them so that there will be no repetition. So you are the one that will select whether you want it to be alphabetically A to Z or Z to A or sort by color. These are the settings that are there. So we also have, you see, but this case, what we are asked to do, so to remove the filter back, just come back here and click to remove all of it. But what we are asked to do in this case is only to sort the bike type in column B alone. So all you need to do is just to select all column B here, you understand, and come to that same filter and select filter. So you notice that it's only select. Now let's put it to test. If I do this now and I remove this select all, if I click on only gravel bike and I say okay, you notice what will happen. You see, only the gravel bikes are there. So if I do if I come back here and I say okay, or the mountain bike alone, and I say okay, it brings only the mountain bike. So this filter helps you to be able to sort and analyze your data very well. So those are the things that are there. So we can go back to select all so that we can have all our data. So we've done the first part, which is question 1. Thank you. If you have any question, please just hit me up at the comment section. Thank you. Hit like and subscribe button and also share with others.